Hello, I am Jody Wolf. You are watching EXPOZ. Today, February 5, 2011, 1:07 a.m. in Birmingham, Alabama. Today's topic, secrets and conspiracies. What are the federal government hiding from Americans? So first, let me squeeze something in that I hadn't planned on. Wikileaks. They have done, I think, a service to most people, because a lot of things, such as Area 51, that the federal government does not want you to know about, you can find out. Wikileaks has released it, and it is on the internet. Hundreds and hundreds of subjects. So check it out. So let's get started. We all know, or most of you do, maybe, is a gentleman called Alex Jones. He is the biggest thorn in the side of a certain group of elitists. They can't stand it. He is a warning, and he is warning us on martial law, which is more than a real possibility. So, soon you will hear more and more and more trickle down, things that you didn't know that you really wish you'd known years and years ago. But Alex Jones, he pesters, he follows, and he's keeping track of the Bilderbergs, the Illuminati, the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, and others. Bill Gates may be one of them. Suddenly, the man's got a lot of money, and he thinks he can tell the world how many people can live on it. Anyway, Alex Jones is a major, major thorn in the side of these elitists. They don't like him. He is a hound dog and always on the trail, and he knows more about that group than any other person. Probably more about what they know. And hopefully Alex Jones can get us more information, because we keep looking for it. Now, he is telling America things no one else would dare tell you unless they have blocked out their faces during an interview and distorted their voice. The same thing with Jesse Ventura. Now, I got something I'm about to tell you that I've not heard from anyone else yet. But I got it off Wikileaks today, and it like, holy cow. So, first, let me say this. Jesse Ventura, he too is talking about martial law. He believes it. Ex-governor of Minnesota. Yeah, actually has a TV show called Conspiracy Theories. And he is telling you the truth. Please listen to him. Only one of many examples. This is what I found out today, that when I finish, you'll know that the federal government lied to you. If you don't know, then you don't know how to boil water. The wingspan of the jet, which is a 757 Boeing that hit the Pentagon, has 124 feet and 10 inches tip to tip. And you saw the pictures of how it went into the Pentagon. It didn't come down at an angle. It went like it was parallel with the ground. 3 feet off of the ground, to be exactly on the number. with a wingspan of 124 feet and 10 inches outside the part of the Pentagon that was hit. I mean, this really got me today. Outside of the part, meaning the entrance, there were two poles of some sort. I don't know if they're light poles. I don't know if they're flag poles. I don't know if they are columns just prior to that entrance. I mean, just a few feet. How in the world did this plane fly into the Pentagon, a 757 with 124 feet 10-inch wingspan, squeeze between those two things that were 90 feet apart? I said it. 90 feet apart, and you've got 30 more feet of wingspan to go through there, but it didn't touch them. That tells me it was not a 747, 757, 707, 917, 607, or 207. It was not an airliner. So, figure it out. I can't. But I do know our government lied to us about it. So, our own federal government will not talk about any of this. So what are they hiding? Or may as well say, what are they lying for? We're not dummies. We know. And last, you remember the rash reports of the birds and fish that were dying? Did you know that 7,000 head of bison and cattle died in Thailand over like a 3-day period? Did you know that you have not heard any more bird and fish reports of them falling out of the sky and dying? But it's not only still there, it has increased in numbers, still going on today. 200 head of cattle died overnight in Wisconsin. And I don't remember the other state. 200 head of cattle died there. 200 head of cattle died in Prague one night. What's going on? But I can tell you one thing. With all this, it is not that we have entered the tribulation, because we have not. But we have a government within a government within a government. It's like the CIA 10 levels down that no one knows about. No one. They don't even know about each other. Anyway, you got my point here. I'll cut it. I'll end it. And I'm trying to find the stop button. So, Jody Wolf, expose.